The block that leads to our building is dark and quiet. Ours is the last silent form at the end of the street, at the edge of the park. Tacked to a tree across the avenue, there's a pencil drawing of a sex offender from a police report. 5:20 a.m., the flyer says. This man asked a jogger for the time. She stopped, he grabbed her wrist. I finger the key in my pocket, envisioning its angle in the lock. But the first door is open. I duck inside and push it closed, the lobby no longer the safe place it once was. The second door, too, is open. Someone has propped it up against its frame. Who would be so careless? I imagine an ambush. I imagine 1,000 things. I imagine the sketch of the man waiting in the elevator with a gun. No, by the mailboxes. No, the elevator is empty. My front door is locked. I have even left the lights on for myself. I want to check the closet and behind the shower curtain and inside the little study, but I am too afraid to open any of the cabinets in my mind. I climb into bed. I will read my book, I think. Then I will be calm. But the book makes me anxious. I can't stand the way the characters hurt each other despite their love for one another or because of it. I read for hours just to get past it. Suddenly, it's 4 a.m. and I feel like I might throw up. Eventually, I fall asleep. In the dream, a man who resembles the man that I'm sleeping with threatens my life and then rapes me. I want only to get it over with, to even perform well so that I can go. But my whole body fights me. I cannot kiss him without gagging. I will myself to become wet so that it won't hurt so much. I can't tell if this really is the man that I'm sleeping with, if it has to do with the way that he holds my hands against the bed and my throat between his fingers while he fucks me, or if it is simply that I am used to his body. If it is to say that the bodies we should fear do not belong to men with guns who slip from the street into our apartments, but are bodies familiar to us, whose homes we enter by choice. Of my 8 closest female friends, 3 of them have told me about their rapes. We are young and we are beautiful, and we take this fear for granted. We speak only in low voices, in private places, with one another. Alex says she just avoids the crew house and crosses the street if she sees him coming. Lena says she loves Adam and wouldn't want to ruin his life. Clara says she tries not to let her rape define her sex life, but it's kind of impossible for it not to. Both the girls in the book have been raped. It's as if everyone is patiently waiting her turn, as if we have simply come to expect that this is the way war works among men. Ari goes quiet as we pass a loud group of drunk men on the street. She says it's crazy the fear they strike in me from a block away. When Leo and I would walk in Riverside at night, he would say he was the scariest thing in that park. I laughed and I loved him, and I didn't think being unafraid is the privilege of a white man. The fear of rape is a universal female experience. We are a little harder and a little softer for it. I've read that one of the worst things about war is the constant state of fear. Fear for yourself, for your family, for the people you love. Still, you must go about your day. Work in the morning, dinner in the evening. You will still get tired enough to need sleep. No, nobody's in the apartment. Of course not. It's morning. The sun's seeping in. The lights are still on. I take a shower. I cut off the stale ends of a bagel and smear the insides with butter. Thanks.